Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are continuing the LR AGL Gohan dominance, and we are taking on the Omega Shenron Red Zone. And I am commentating over pre-recording, but Gohan does some insane things to end this fight. I think this is the most damage, so like what you're going to see in this video, I think it's the most damage I've ever done with a singular unit in one turn that wasn't like punching bag. So it's kind of crazy, especially in like an actual difficult fight. Like by far the most damage I've seen a unit do in one turn, which is absolutely crazy. So we'll kind of see how we get there and how the fight turns out here. But I do like this build that I've settled on. You know, there's still like one weak link in the I guess in the build, but I think it's still pretty dang good. So what I've kind of settled on is I'm running Tech Carnival Goku and AGL Gohan as rotation, and then AGL Gohan with Int Namek Goku. And I would say Int Namek Goku definitely can be the weak link here. I know he's still like really good, he can hit really hard, but if he doesn't get a chance to stack defense, like he can definitely get blown up. He definitely does fine in this fight. I don't think he really gets exposed or anything here. Honestly, the thing with this Gohan is we blow through the fight so fast, like we barely get time to do stacking and like see units, right? So here's Int Namek Goku for like one turn, but I don't think we actually see him very much, right? So I do put Tech Carnival Goku in slot 1 to tank and get hit a bunch and build up his passive. And then Int Namek Goku, we're intentionally grabbing the 12 key there to stack defense, right? Because he doesn't stack defense on his 18 key, he stacks attack on that. So yeah, we really just want to prioritize stacking defense with Int Namek Goku. And the thing with Int Namek Goku, remember he does Mega Colossal on his 12 key, so he still puts up decent numbers even if he doesn't get an 18 key. So I do like that he has that. So here goes Gohan. So turn 1, 4 mill attacks, that whatever, nothing too crazy. But once again, we're stacking defense, getting built up. He's got to get on rotation 4 turns to fully build up his passive, which, once again, these fights get pretty short. The thing that's nice about Gohan, though, is if you get to turn 5 and you're in the HP threshold, you get that transformation, like, you just bring him out and dominate the fight at that point, right? So, I do like that there's kind of a couple ways. Yeah, look at Int Namek Goku putting up some nice numbers here on 12 keys. Like, these are great. Like, 7 mil attack stat. Yeah, it's pretty good for a 12 key. And the nice thing is they all link so well, right? So even though there's no support here, they're all getting, like, pretty much all their links, which is really good. So here, the STR Carnival Goku, I normally would like to float. But you saw that I had my, like, that last rotation was all 3 units I wanted on rotation, right? So for now, we can just keep STR Carnival Goku on rotation because he's a perfect linking partner with Gohan. We leave Gohan in slot 1 because he is guarding. I think STR Goku, that's the one big flaw I think with STR Goku's kit, is like, you want him to go first to get the attack buff, but he's not built as a slot 1 unit, so that's one flaw with this kit, but he's still a 2-key 50% defense support, so I'll take it, right? Even if he doesn't attack first. And I think for just being like a ridiculous godly support unit, we'll definitely take him on the team. Very glad I pulled him. I didn't have to try very hard. I just got him on tickets and got really lucky because I wasn't going to put stones into that banner, and I didn't have to. So that was really good. Alright, so this turn here, so we're floating Cell. So remember, I know Cell doesn't jive super well with the team, but he is going to share 3 links with most of these units, so I think he's good enough. He's pretty much just my floating chance to heal and then become a ridiculous god unit. So Cell's kind of like the wild card on this version of the team, right? So far I haven't had any luck getting his transformation off. But I know one of these days it's going to trigger, and it'll be really cool when it does. Because I am kind of curious to see what Cell's like attack numbers look like when he's not on like an android's team right after he transforms. I'll be interested to see how good he's looking, like as a slot 3 unit. But I think he'll be pretty good there. Alright, and then what's the friend Gohan doing here? Yeah, 4.8. So once again, turn 1 Gohan definitely doesn't look too crazy, but he is like the definition of a build-up unit before he transforms, right? The thing is like we always think of this Gohan as having like the hardest transformation, but it actually is quite reasonable now. Like 5 turns and 58% isn't that bad, and now there are good androids you can put on the team. That was the big flaw before, was there still isn't a good 16, but there used to not even be good androids. So here, Cell taking a lot of damage from normals, but that actually ended up really good because now we're here in Gohan mode.
You're gonna pay for everything you've done!
Alright, so we had to have that Gohan, little Gohan info. I apologize if that was really loud. I noticed my setting was kind of high there. That could have been crazy loud, so I do apologize if that was loud. I just turned it down for the next time I do it. I just realized for some reason I had it cranked really high. So that could have been loud, but well, maybe if you were dozing off, that woke you up a little bit. But let's see what Gohan does here, right? So Gohan here, 18 mil, which is still pretty good. Like this is like the low end for what this Gohan does. And I think it's because there's no support unit, right? But 18 mil will take it. And then, dude, additionally for like 14 mil is pretty dang good. And this Shenron here is going to be out of here. Now, here's the other thing. Yeah, and he got 3 attacks, and he got the normal at the end. Dude, that was a 4 mil crit on a normal. Now, here's the thing that's awesome when you're running 2 Gohans. Your health stayed low there. Now we can just roll right into another Gohan transformation back to back. So now we're going to get another Gohan here. We actually have both, like, all transformations, like, all active skills here. So, yes, we get this Gohan transformed. And here's the thing. Look at the orbs. We got all these AGL orbs, right? Which is kind of crazy. So I'm like, yeah, let's just go crazy and get him in almost full heal off of this. Yeah, Gohan's crazy. When you get that turning, you get the big fat healing. And then Carnival Goku there. Now, this is the insane turn you guys have to see. I have never done this much damage in a turn in my life. And this is like a pretty perfect setup for him. So we got a 50% support in the Kid Goku. So 23 million, okay? Which we've seen this attack stat before. It's a very ridiculous attack stat. But watch what happens next. So 23 million, followed by an 18 million additional, right? So we got 23 and 18. So that's like 41 million. And then we get a third for 19. We just did like 60 million damage in one turn with one singular character. And this wasn't a punching bag. So he just put... And then another one. So wait, that's 80 million. So we just did like an 80 to 82 million attack stat. Like this Gohan literally basically one-shot this Shenron. Like he has just a teeny bit. This is the final phase of one of the toughest red zone bosses in the game, and Gohan basically one-shot it. He did 4 attacks at basically averaging out to 20 million apiece. Just insane. Just insane. So yeah, that was literally like 80 million damage in a turn, which was crazy. And the fact that, like, Carnival Goku couldn't even finish off that last sliver, so then Kid Goku's got to do it here. But, like, yeah, to get that Shenron down in one turn like that isn't easy to do. That was a crazy, ridiculous, insane attack stat. Now, imagine that turn with that Gohan, and then we had, say, a Transform Cell in slot 3. Now, Gohan wouldn't be getting the support, so he'd maybe be at 18 mil or whatever, or 20 mil, but then Cell would be putting up big numbers, too. So anyways, let me know what you think of this Gohan. I thought that was just a crazy attack turn at the end. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.